Welcome everyone. This is your 1111 portal pick a card. This is about November 11th and what this is opening up for you in your life. We have three options today. Option 1, ride the wave on the left with the two dolphins. Option 2, metamorphosis in the middle with the butterflies. And option 3, the compass on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you at your option. Welcome everyone who chose this card, Ride the Wave with the two dolphins. So this portal, some of you are learning or having surf lessons, or you're going to be surfing or doing some form of water sports. That could be significant here to someone. That could have a message in itself. The number 14 could be relevant, as well as the number 5. So there's change. Ride the wave. There's a sense that you're going to be comfortable with this change, or it's a welcome change that you're gonna, and it's not going to be as difficult as you thought it was. And we have a little boy sitting on top of one of those dolphins. So it's playful too. It's something about entering a playful cycle in your life, a playful chapter, tending to your inner child, allowing your inner child to come out and play and explore things that you didn't explore, that you wanted to explore as a child. So these are the themes coming up when it comes to change. And I'm also seeing freedom. Freedom. For some of you with the two dolphins here, there's something about a lifelong partnership or a higher level soulmate with whom you will spend your life with. But there's changes here. In the advice is also ride the wave, ride the wave. So ride the wave. All right, so now we have the mirror. And with the mirror, we have the number 68. So 68 could be a significant number, as well as the number 14. So we have 14 again. 14, 14 mirrored numbers, and we have the mirror. Full moon, so we have a closure, conclusion, closing of a cycle, okay? Hence the change. 68, 14, 5. Angel number 55, change, lots of change. The mirror. Okay, because I'm seeing two dolphins here and I'm seeing a mirror, I'm seeing a higher level soulmate that mirrors something back to you. And it's something about closing a cycle and bringing about change in your life. And it's offering you playfulness and freedom. Freedom from restrictions. But there's a process here of you also changing internally as a result of what you see in this mirror that is this person. So this person is like a walking mirror in your life, holding up an image of you that you need to look at. So this person is like a catalyst, an agent of change in your life, to show you things about yourself that you were maybe unaware of, or failed to acknowledge, or in pure denial of, possibly. So there's a sense that you're going to see through some kind of illusion. As you see something about yourself reflected to you, you're going to witness your deeper self. And you're coming into pure awareness. Now, it's going to be a little bit triggering, or it has been, depending on where you are with the soulmate on this journey. But it's been there to help you overcome your own limitations. So this is why it's offering you freedom, because it's offering you an opportunity to see things that without this person you wouldn't be able to see, and therefore you wouldn't be able to change or heal if you wanted to, because there was a sense that it was either pushed down or you were simply unaware. So you're gonna see yourself in this other person. or you have been seeing yourself in this other person. And this portal, for some reason, has a big influence here. We have the Holy Mountain. And the first thing I noticed when I saw this card was that it has the number 25 on it. And pile 2, in option 2, the first card in the choice section is the number 25. So I feel there's a connection to option 2. If you guys felt drawn to both piles, then you probably have to watch both piles. If not, then you may think about considering watching pile 2. Okay, I don't know what's coming out of pile 2 just yet, but with the Holy Mountain here, and this guy's sitting there at the top alone, right? So there's something about this person reflecting something back to you that is taking you on a solo journey of awakening, like a spiritual awakening, because the number 25 could be significant, but 2 plus 5 is a 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. And it's about illuminating what has been hidden, because it looks like we have a moon in front of the sun here. So, and the moon represents what's been hidden. So what's been hidden from you will come to light about yourself and about other circumstances, situations, and even people. As you awaken and ascend on your spiritual journey, you're awakening up to things that would pass you by, and they're not going to pass you by any longer. So there is a representation of this person being sitting on top of the mountain closer to the sun. I just heard don't fly too close to the sun, but there's also something about being in touch with your own divinity, with the higher realms, with God, with spirit, with source. There could be something here about ancient Greece, Mount Olympus, Tibet, Peru. There's something about a pilgrimage. So some of you could be going on some sort of a pilgrimage here. I also heard Fatima in Portugal. Because actually today that is going on there. But there's a sense of, with the sun there's a sense of bringing in prosperity. There's illuminate. So there's a soulmate here that's mirroring something back to you, that's offering you freedom and playfulness, that is leading you to prosperity. Now, this makes sense if you understand your energy centers and your sacral chakra and how that is connected to children and childhood, and the energy of creativity. So when you block your ability to be lighthearted and playful, you're blocking your ability to create. And so it seems like something to do with this playful, lighthearted soulmate that is also at the same time mirroring something back to you that if it were someone else mirroring this to you, you wouldn't accept it. But because it's this person, you accept it, and you're changing, or you're integrating the change, you're ascending, you are awakening on your spiritual journey, and this is leading you to some form of creation of something that you wouldn't be able to create if your sacral chakra would stay lying dormant. So this person kind of activated your sacral chakra to then enter the area where they could show you something that's been hidden from you, that has nothing to do with the sacral chakra, but was impacting your sacral chakra and was creating creative block. And so this is opening up through this portal. You're understanding this person's influence in your life. You're understanding what you need to look at, what you need to heal, why you need to heal this, and how it's been influencing your ability to move forward. Now, the fact that and now I'm seeing solar plexus chakra with the sun there and all that yellow there. So there's a sense that your sense of self-worth was blocked, your self-confidence was blocked, your strength was blocked. You felt powerless in a way, and therefore you didn't have the courage to do something. And so it seems like this person is helping you activate your self-worth, activate your sense of self-confidence, activating your strength, reclaiming that strength, and finding it within yourself. When you thought you were powerless, it's reclaiming your power so that you can go out there and have the courage to be free, to create, to ride the wave of life, okay? And make the changes you need to make. So, Queen complexity, but this is your missing puzzle piece, really. It seems like the situation or your life or something here has been complex. There have been things that have been puzzling you, complicating. It feels like you've been missing the mark many times. This has been maybe irritating you. But there is a need here for adjustments, and you're going to see what the adjustments are, because something about this person has made you curious and has made you want to transform into a better person. Or maybe you're having this effect on someone, okay? Where you might be mirroring something back to them, or they may be mirroring something back to you that is clashing with you, or it's triggering in some way, or vice versa. And there's an initial phase of like, leave me alone, I need to get away from you, and then coming back again and seeing, oh, wait a second, actually, now I see why this was triggering me, and it really had nothing to do with you, but thank you. There's a sense of like, I'm just seeing a sense of gratitude here. We have Capricorn, so someone could have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, South Node, North Node, and someone could very well be an owner of their own business, be someone's boss, okay, have employees or something under them, or be their own boss. I'm seeing a very serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, traditional, and structured kind of person here, also wise, with the ability to endure. It's the kind of person who will fix broken things. They won't just throw it away and buy new. And the same thing with people, right? This could be you, this could be the person. Very accomplished, a badass, very competent, very prepared and down to earth. However, there could be a rigidity here that is getting in the way of the freedom to create. An over focus on discipline and not leaving enough room space to be playful. And someone here is awakening to that, either with your help or you're awakening to that with the help of someone here. And so there's this there's this contrasting energy of a soulmate that comes in who understands these qualities, because they also possess them, but they also show that there can be two sides to a person. Work hard, play hard. Less is more, smart not hard kind of energy here. And so there's a sort of a friction being created here, and a pressure to free oneself, whoever is the more reserved and rigid one in this dynamic, because I'm seeing a dynamic between two people. Someone is allowing someone else to bring their inner child out to play. Someone is the catalyst, and someone is the person who... So whoever you are in this dynamic, take what resonates here. But someone here is a boss, okay? And understanding that if they want to evolve even as a boss, they have to evolve spiritually and personally. So, and to do that, they need to allow their inner child to come out and play. Otherwise, their creativity will be stunted. 10th house, yes. There's a sense that someone is going up here, either on the corporate ladder or with their business, going up, being successful. But notice how this card has two thrones. It takes two to tango. It takes two people with very different approaches, or very different, one being the more reserved one, and one being the one who is more freeing, more playful, more... There's a sense that there's a power couple dynamic here going on. And someone is waking up to the fact that they are more powerful together with this soulmate, with this higher level soulmate, than they are doing whatever they were doing here. And so these two people together can create an empire and a legacy. Now, again, I'm not seeing anything about love just yet. This could be a soulmate with whom you're meant to create something just for work, okay? I'm not seeing any love here just yet, but if it does come up, it comes up. If not, yeah, that mirror again, opposition, balance in the same pile of cards, so from different decks. And so again, this person is in your life to help you find balance and to help you turn obstacles into stepping stones. To show you something that may be something that makes you feel called out, you feel confronted, but it's making you conscious of something. But there could be like an initial conflict here, or there could have been conflicting either with a certain path of discipline, right? And you know, not all discipline is favoring you. There are disciplines that may need to change. There may need to be a change in the structure of discipline or the kind of discipline, because there could be a kind of discipline that is keeping someone stuck here. So this person is in your life to help balance you and help you turn obstacles into stepping stones. But this is very hidden energy with the 12th house energy here. And you don't quite understand it on a logical level, or the more logical one, the person who's getting this person's help, whether it's you or this other person, don't quite understand anything that is illogical. And so there's a need to surrender here to the subconscious mind and allow the healing to come forward, allow the spiritual development. It's like believing before you see it, right? And most people who use their rational brain most of the time, the rational mind, tend to want to see proof before they believe something. Now, what would people create if they only went on seeing proof before they believed it? No one would create anything, because you have to believe in something to be able to even create it in the first place. So that's what I'm seeing here. It seems like both people have a shared dream here and have access to the same treasure and are meant to create this treasure together. And there are some emotions here behind this. So there's a sense of some form of love here between these two people. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's romantic love, but there's definitely a higher level soulmate here. We have Aquarius, the innovator. Yeah, it's like these two people are meant to innovate or do things differently, or one person is trying to get the other to live differently or make different choices in life, or do something different, to experiment, to allow themselves to experiment. But there's something very powerful in this dynamic that is very liberating. It's very electric. And there's a basis here of a strong friendship for sure. Someone could have Aquarius or Pisces in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, South Node, North Node, as well as Capricorn. It's almost like a utopian partnership between two people. It's a higher level partnership that can translate into very big material gains in the 3D world. Now we have Saturn and wisdom, but again, there have been some limitations. Discipline seems to be a big one. Capricorn, Saturn, 10th house energy all over this reading. Structure, responsibility, tests, restraints, practicality, self-control, realism, containment, tradition. And so one of these two people are trying to help the other create more, and even if it's subconsciously, I don't think the other soulmate knows they're doing this, or the soulmate who is trying to help the one soulmate who is very, very stuck and restricted in themselves, showing them that they need to break free in some way to be able to create more and to advance and to grow whatever they want to grow, comes across as a little bit disruptive, but it's exactly what this other person needs to be able to get ahead with whatever they're trying to do here. So one is the more contained, traditional, and the other one is the more, and these two people could clash, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and then we have vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Now, it could be that you've been on a new diet, or you're considering a new diet that's going to help you with your manifestation abilities, okay? So whatever that is, pay attention to where your intuition is calling you in terms of what you should be eating, and you will get a clue of what exactly that is that would help you gain greater clarity. Now, I just heard one thing. If you're eating pizza or bread and cheese, or if you're putting gluten together with casein, if you're doing that, meaning bread, cheese, wheat and cheese, macaroni and cheese. You get the drill, right? This is creating mind fog for you, okay? So if you're eating cheese, don't eat gluten in the same day. And if you're eating gluten, don't eat cheese in the same day. So that's just a pointer. That just came up for some reason, so maybe you needed to hear that. So there's a new way of eating that will give you more energy, greater health and clarity, a stronger manifestation abilities. Because that bread and cheese, it's messing with your ability to even manifest, okay? For some reason, I don't know why. Now, you know, even hamburgers have cheese in them in the bread. So almost everything people are eating, you know, this. So there's something about non-processed foods here that is coming through that is important as well, besides what I just said. But it's whatever is making sense to you. I'm sure you have enough information about this. Now, let's look at the tarot. We have the Six of Wands. This portal, this 1111 portal, so it would be a good idea for you to start a new diet there. Just want to keep on that note there. But there's something here about this portal that is aligning you with a victory, winning at something. And with the number 6 here, it's about love and prosperity. So it's aligning you with success when it comes to love and prosperity. The color red could be very significant here. And that has to do with the base chakra, with your base chakra energy center. So it's something to do with feeling more stable within self. And it has something to do with what's being mirrored back to you that you need to heal or change. That would lead you to this victory, to the success, winning at something, winning at life after all the battles you've been through. And so when I see the Six of Wands, it means that the Five of Wands has been there. And the Five of Wands means competition, jealousy, challenges, obstacles. So you're overcoming all of that through this portal is what I'm seeing. You're putting it behind you, the Ace of Swords, and you're telling me, yes, I know. So it seems like you already know this. Good for you. And so again, the clarity, this portal is bringing you the clarity that is showing you how to assure this position in your life. So you're gaining the clarity, the information you need about the truth is coming to you, is being mirrored back to you of what you need to succeed, to be a winner here. The Knight of Wands, and this information is reigniting you, inspiring you to bring back that inner child. There's something about you reclaiming your sense of confidence that's going to give you the courage to take action. You're going to feel more energized, more alive, more vital, more motivated here to take swifter action. And we have the Queen of Swords here. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also had Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a sense of a greater clarity that you're able to discern and see the truth. And there's something about strong insights and a sense of an epiphany that you're getting here, an aha moment, light bulb moment. You're like, aha, this is what it is. This is what I need to do. We have the Page of Cups, and this is going to set you on a new journey that has more to do with being aligned with something you love, with people you love, with things that you love doing. And in some senses, this is unexplored territory for you because, or you or the person you're dealing with. Again, I don't know who this is exactly. Maybe it's both of you. But whoever the more logical person is understanding the benefits in switching to intuition. Because a logical person, the logic's never going to go away. It's just that it's been too loud. And it's been starting to create more restrictions than advancements. And so the logical person here is starting to see the value and awakening to the value that following your intuition paired up with reason, even if you don't see the full picture, it's about feeling your way through. That is being very helpful. And now we have the color blue. So we have red, white, and blue coming through very strongly, as well as yellow and orange, okay? So these could be colors that are good to have around or wear. And now, if you want to work with the days of the week, because each one is connected to a celestial body and has a certain energy. So If you want to wear red, that would be good. Red, orange, and yellow. Yellow would be good for Thursdays to work with Jupiter's energy of expansion and the generosity of the universe. If you want to work with Tuesdays, Mars energy about getting things done, feeling vital, feeling energized, wear red. And on Sundays, it's the day of the sun, you can wear any three of these colors. You could wear red, orange, or yellow to work with the energy of growth and warmth and creation, okay? Blue is for Saturdays, to work with the energy of Saturdays, of Saturn, to really harness that energy and take the best advantage of it on Saturdays. But you can also wear blues on Wednesdays and greens, and I'm seeing the green there, to work with the energy of Mercury, communication, throat chakra, communicating effectively. Now, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Good. That's that full moon that we saw right there in that card. See? It's the tough cycle that's closing for you. And I did see a cycle closing. I see around July, you will have fully closed this cycle that you're working through, closing through this portal, this 11 portal. Someone here has strong Capricorn. Someone here is very responsible. But the tough cycle that you're dealing with, and it could have something to do with a soulmate, or it could just be something they're mirroring back to you, or you're mirroring back to them. It's closing the tough cycle here, okay? So no further than July, you will feel that the cycle has closed. And that is your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose Metamorphosis. This is going to be a reading about this 1111 portal. You could be going through a transformation, becoming who you're meant to be through this portal. There's a sense that there has been quite the transformation you've been going through already. The number 25 could be significant, as well as the number 7. The number 7 is the number of spiritual growth. That butterfly coming out of the cocoon there. So it seems like you've been through, I would say, a long time where you've been transforming. It's been a long time. Anywhere between 7 to 25 years, I would say. And you're coming out of this cocoon phase. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had the cardinal signs strongly in your chart. Now this could be South Node, North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. The cardinal signs are Capricorn, Aries, Libra, and Cancerian energy. Could be one of these placements that you have. I'm seeing 2 flamingos here that are facing each other. So this could be a mirrored soul, a twin flame energy that I'm seeing here. You could have felt drawn to pile 1 because that had that energy, and you'll see why when you go there, if you were drawn to pile 1, whether you weren't, and now you're feeling drawn to pile 1 because of what I'm saying. There could be messages in that pile that you need to listen to. But there's a sense of a deep transformation that you've been going through. Now this could be in the past 7 to 25 months as well that this has been happening. Let's say if you don't have strong cardinal signs. And why am I speaking about these cardinal signs? Because anyone who does have these in a strong placement in your chart has probably been, in the last 16 years, very highly affected by Pluto in Capricorn. Now, especially if you have Capricorn placements. Now, Pluto in November, which is now through this portal, is going to move into Aquarius at the end of the month, which is more of it's a freer energy, right? And it's interesting how Capricorn and Aquarius showed up in option 1, and I didn't mention these cardinal signs in option 1 for whatever reason, but The last 16 years, Pluto has been in Capricorn, and that's been very heavy on people with Capricorn placements and cardinal signs placements. So it seemed like a difficult 16 years for whoever has those strong placements or those strong signs in place and strong placements. But it's like now that has been like cocooning you, and it's been difficult, it's been tough, it's been disintegrating to become who you've always meant to, you've always meant to be. And you know, the process of the caterpillar that cocoons then disintegrates to then transform into this butterfly. And that's what I'm seeing here. Flamingos could be significant to someone here. And there's a sense that two people are mirroring each other on this journey. So I'm seeing two higher level soulmates. We got the tier, and we have the number 52. So the number 52 could be significant. And 5 plus 2 is again a 7. So, and we have 2552 mirrored numbers. So again, the mirroring is strong here between you and someone else. And with the tier here, there's a lot of releasing, probably mourning a situation, or a lot of crying, some melancholy maybe, and just trying to flow through these energies and feeling it's at times like you're drowning in a sense of murkiness and fog and confusion. There could have been some drama, or there could be some drama occurring. Yeah, it's like a raining season in someone's life here. And these tears, as they drop, it's a sense of letting go. So there could be a sense of a swelling tide of emotion that needs to run its elemental course. And these tears are sometimes needed in order for a conversation or a situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability, or to break free in a powerful way from something that has been holding these two people back. And in this process, there's a softening of the ego that opens up a portal into the unseen world. And there could be a connection here to ancestors as well, that are helping these two people through this. And it's a very humble experience at the same time. So the last 7 months, 25 months, 7 years, 25 years, 16 years, whatever you feel is your case, has been a time of, has been very humbling in one way, and in another sense maybe a sense of grieving, of things yet to do, or things that have never been done, or things that cannot be tackled, or couldn't be addressed, or couldn't be explored. And now, and there has been a sense of disappointment and even despair for some of you, but there's a sense of clarity coming through of how now you can do what you haven't done yet, getting out of the sense of despair and disappointment, and actually seeing a path toward doing things that you thought you wouldn't be able to do here. And there's a sense of now feeling like actually there is a path, there is a way that I can do this. And so you're freeing yourself from a sense of feeling held down or stuck or oppressed or depressed, and so there's a freedom from this energy that is coming through this portal, and you're going to feel it more toward the end of November. And December, I feel you're still going to be processing this energy, but in January you're going to feel brand new. You're going to feel fully integrated and comfortable with your new body, being the metaphor for this metamorphosis, being the metaphor for this new you, or the version of you that is your 2.0 reinvention of you, of who you were always meant to be. And the process that led you here is a process that you're letting go of now. The arrow. It's like now you're going to know, you're going to have a clear sense of direction and where to direct your energy, your actions, your focus. We have the number 3, meaning that this is what will lead you to progress. This is what will lead you to growth. The number 3 is also, I didn't mention it, but we have the 7th house with the number 7 being 2 plus 5, 2 plus 5. So 7, 7, angel number 7 is the 7th house. So that's Libra energy, but it's also the energy of partnerships, relationships. And now we have the number 3, which is 3rd house Gemini energy, to do with socializing, communication. So I'm seeing something about communication in partnerships flowing better here. And this, the essence of the arrow here is the alignment with your heart and your soul, and being on target and hitting your mark here. Something to do with your being true to your calling, releasing attachments, releasing anything that's holding you back from freeing yourself from that bondage of unbridled ambition, from ambition that was probably misdirected in a sense as well. So it's like now what is revealed to you through this portal is that moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. And so there's a sense of setting an intention to set your creativity free. And this was a theme of pile 1. And you feel an urgent need to set that creativity free, to set yourself free here from anything that's holding you back from being able to create. It could even be that you're trying things that other people have done and it's not working out for you. It's because you're meant to create a new way of doing things. Like trying a recipe that would work otherwise, but for some reason that recipe or that cake didn't grow the same way it grew for someone else, and you followed the recipe, but for some reason it just, you messed it up, or you messed something up in the process of trying to do something that other people have done before. It worked for them, but for some reason you managed to screw it up. It's because you're not meant to be doing that. For some reason you're meant to be doing something else in a different environment with maybe different people. And that messing up is a representation of you holding on to an old structure, an old way of doing things, an old template, an old belief system, whatever that is. And this is a metaphor. Now we have 9th house, seeking. So there's a sense here that you're being invited to really take a risk here with your creativity, into doing things that haven't been done before. It's not about doing what other people are showing you or doing. It's about doing something that you're meant to do, you're meant to create. And that takes a deep dive, and it takes exploring beyond previous walls that you built for yourself or that have been built around you due to experiences or, other people's wisdom. But now it's a sense of you creating your own wisdom and following your own wisdom here. You have a passport in that card, so you may need your passport. There could be a sense of long distance travel needed here, or exploring beyond those old constructs, if that makes sense, and expanding as a consequence of this. Sagittarius energy here could be present in someone's chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. And the arrow is, again, of the archer, so that could be significant. We have 2nd house, and it says assets, material world, possessions, your talents, your sense of self-worth, your financial security, your credit score, and solidity in life, your values. So there's a deeper dive into what your values are and what the values you have been following are. Are those your values? Are those values of the people that you know? Meaning, are they the right values in general just because these are people that you know? Looking at these people's lives, do they have the life that you aspire to? Are you happy with what you've created based on what these people have taught you, have shown you, have communicated to you? Are your talents aligned with these values? Is your sense of self-worth aligned with these values? Are they your values? Are they other people's values? Do they work for other people? Do they also work for you? Have they been working for you? It seems like all of this is under a magnifying glass now through this portal when you're meant to expand with Jupiter here. And again, that energy of Sagittarius, very strong. Ninth house energy, exploring, taking risks, positively breaking free from a material mold that you've been nurturing. I'm seeing something about furniture here that could be significant. Trying new things with furniture, or there's a sense of messing up a process that is teaching you a lesson about following your own wisdom, your own intuition versus other people's information or other people's opinions or teachings, or, and again, going back and looking at those people and seeing, is it even working for them, right? I think this portal is opening up, is like I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune now. It's like a redirection, a big shift in your life, divine intervention that is breaking you free from a mold so that you can expand, so that you can see your true potential and explore that true potential that has always been there, but that has somehow been blocked and restricted. We have Virgo here. Someone here could have strong Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Pluto, signs like that. The Alchemist. It seems like this portal is a portal of alchemy for you, where you're transmuting negative into positive. And this is putting your values under the microscope here and understanding which methods, what rituals, what methods, rituals, and routines have been in place that are working for you and the ones that are not working for you, so that you can align with your new version, which is the version of yourself that is aligned with your true purpose and with what you want to expand and your freedom to expand and create. And so you may, there may be changes here, because I haven't seen the number 5 yet, but that came up in option 1, that in terms of your rituals, of your routines, that may need a tweak here, so that it's healthier and more aligned with who you truly are, with you and your essence and your purity. Because it seems like there's a sense that your inner child, your pure self, has been tampered with by trying to accommodate all these other values, or all these other opinions, or all this other advice that is not really suited for you as an individual. And you trying to perfect all these things that are not really aligned with you have caused misalignment. And so this portal is realigning you, or aligning you for the first time, who knows, so that with these squares and challenges, you can overcome what has been holding you back, what has been blocking you, and really breaking through those blocks here. Breaking through the stalling, breaking through the crossroads, breaking through the indecision, breaking through the stalemate. Okay, because it's like it's becoming louder and louder. It's like this portal is sounding an alarm for you, to motivate you, to pressure you, even frustrate you, to show you what these struggles are, to reorient you. And although it's not an easy process, it can even be painful. You can work this out and you can reconcile with your true self at the end of the day, so you can break through. Uranus, that's that energy of Aquarius, of freedom, to free you. So it's a revolution going on internally that will show up externally for you in your 3D material world, of a breakthrough, of an epiphany that you're having, of, wait a second, there's a different way of doing things, one that offers me more freedom, one that allows me to reform my life in the way that is more aligned with me. And so I feel there's an unexpected flash light bulb moment that you're having, that is even maybe surprising to you, and it surprises you that certain things were not aligned with you or not working out for you, even though it was working out for so many other people. And we have the 7th house, and this could have something to do with relationships, or a relationship, someone who could be mirroring this to you, or understanding what has been affecting your relationships, how you found yourself in certain relationships, how you found yourself in certain patterns of relating, or patterns that you need to break free from that are pulling you away from healthy relationships. I'm seeing Libra energy here with the 7th house here, partnerships, best friends, marriage, relationships, oppositions, what you share, what you want to share, becoming more socially aware, what is balanced, what is fair. These are all coming into consideration for you. And it says let go. So you're letting go of an old self, an old version of yourself, an old version of your life, an old belief system. And as you surrender the need to control, because there was a sense that there was a holding on to a pattern or a belief system or something in your life, that as you surrender the need to, it was connected to control, and control is connected to fear. So you're releasing the fear, and this relaxed energy is going to rapidly attract in what it is you desire versus what it is you don't want in your life. 10 of Cups, this is aligning you with true emotional fulfillment. It's answering the question of what is truly important to you based on your values, what your values are, not everyone else's. Someone here likes portobello mushrooms. We have Judgment. It seems like this portal, Scorpio energy, is offering you an opportunity to make a big life-changing decision that would shift your life in a big way, but is offering you a second chance at life. A second opportunity to actually live life the way that is aligned with you and your true self. And again, there are things that you need to let go of in this process. The number 20 could be relevant to you, the number 10. So there's a huge decision coming up through this portal that is to help you break free from challenges, and you may even be surprised that you're wanting to make this decision, but it's here to align you, to relax you, to temper you, to bring more tranquility to your life in general, and to help you alchemize and transmute negative into positive. And it's really divine intervention, Sagittarius energy. Someone here likes shiitake mushrooms. The number 14 could be relevant. And now here we have the number 5 again, because 14 came up in option 1, I think, which is a 5. And the number 5 came up twice in option 1. So again, going back to that option could be for you. But it's like there's a big life-changing shift and decision having to be made to align you with emotional fulfillment and peace and tranquility and fairness and balance. Okay? The world. And it encompasses closing a cycle of something you've been fostering in the material world that will offer you freedom to evolve and progress. The number 21 could be relevant, and now we have the number 3 again. So, angel number 33, master number 33. I feel you are aligned with the ascended masters here and the moon. So, with the moon energy here, Cancerian energy, and we also have Scorpio, Aquarius, strongly here. With the moon here, there's something that's been hidden about what makes you truly happy. What has been hidden that truly makes you happy is coming up to the surface. And maybe you thought something would make you happy, aligned with other people's values, but there's actually something here that is more aligned with you that would offer true emotional fulfillment. Now, for you to be emotionally fulfilled, that means that that would align everything else around you to also be emotionally fulfilled at the end of the day, whether during the shift or after the shift is processed. But there's something like a light's being shed on what are your deepest fears, what is holding you back, what has been running your subconscious that has been making you fearful, what do you need to address about yourself. And again, that mirroring energy that could have something to do with a relationship here. So you're seeing through the illusion of something that was holding you back that you thought was actually pushing you forward, but it wasn't. And you're closing a cycle here around November. So full moon in Taurus is November. So November, through this portal, you're actually already closing a cycle. But you need to make a practical plan moving forward. So it seems like through this portal, you're going to be coming up with a practical plan of what it is you need to let go, what it is you need to take a risk on, what the sense of direction is, what you need to close out, what you need to transmute, what you need to break through. So it's all happening at the same time. And so this is your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for you. But this is aligning you with a higher timeline of prosperity at the end of the day. But you need to kind of go through trusting that your intuition is leading you to prosperity. Because it seems like whatever you've been doing on the material plane, it's been limited. And you're breaking through these limitations here with the use of your soul, really. It's like a reconnection to your soul that you were disconnected from, thinking that if you were working with the material world alone, it would work. And now it seems like there's a redirection based on the fact that you're understanding that that is never really worked for you, and it's not really working for you now. And so there's a need to, if you want to align with true prosperity coming in, there are these changes, these adjustments that you need to make here. So that was your reading, option 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did resonate, if not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, helps me bring you more. If you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, option 3. This is going to be your reading about this 1111 portal. So we have the number 50 for you guys. 5 plus 0 is a 5. So we have changes. But with the compass here, you're going to have a pretty good sense of direction when it comes to how to make these changes happen. So you're always going to have a strong inner compass, your intuition. We have a frog there, so that could be significant to someone. Compass. Being divinely guided through these changes, through this portal. So there's a sense of direction that will become clear to you through this 1111 portal. Then we have shapeshifter. So it has something to do with what you need to change about your actions, or a way to go about things, or how to transform into the version of yourself that could change and tackle these changes. Even if it's temporarily, there's something within you that you can use temporarily. Now the number 15 could be relevant, as well as the number 6. This is to align you with love and prosperity. There's been an illusion or a trick being played in front of your eyes, maybe a form of manipulation, by someone very close to you in your physical vicinity, that has been confusing you or manipulating the way you think, is what's coming through here. And so it's like you're going to become aware of this, and you may have even been trying to please this person, but you weren't seeing that their intentions weren't the best intentions. This person could be a little bit theatrical or dramatic at times. They could put on like a good show, or they could be someone who tries to appeal for you to feel sorry for them in a way, or they may complain a lot. Either way, there's like the revealing of a more complex story below the surface here, to what seems to be a simple person even. And in some way you feel repelled from this person's energy because you feel like you need a lot of alone time away from this person. And you couldn't quite put a finger on why that was, because this person drains you. Yeah. Either way, there's a shift here that is meant to happen for you, or you're meant to shift or to do things differently or to see things Because there could be someone wearing a mask of a nice person, someone who is even very supportive, but they're really out for their own kind of needs and gain. And it's going to become clear to you, okay. We have the moon. Yeah, something that has been hidden about this person, and it's been for many moons, like many moons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, many moons, like 37 moons. I'm seeing the number 37 here, so 37 years possibly, or 37 months. 10, the number 1. And this person has had a hold on your, has had a hold on your emotions and a hold on your subconscious, because they kind of played into your subconscious in a way. They trigger your fears. This person, when you feel free from fears, they always bring you back to your fears. This person could be someone who guilt trips you. This is someone who's been doing this for a very long time. This could be a mother or a mother figure, or someone who is a mother. It's this feminine energy here. 50, 37, 15, 6. But it's like through this portal, you're awakening to what this is, who this is, what they're doing, how they're doing it, how they have been doing it. Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with that one. Let's see more. We have Chiron healing. It seems like you're going to be healing from all these cycles that have been many, many, many cycles you've gone through with this person. And you're growing apart from this, and it could trigger a lot of emotions coming to the surface. You may even feel sorry for this person. And I was seeing something about people who are narcissistic, like we sometimes feel sorry for the people who are the most dangerous for us, something like that. And it seems like you're releasing the hamster's wheel. I'm seeing a hamster's wheel. You're getting off the hamster's wheel, because this person has been putting you on some sort of a hamster's wheel, and possibly been playing into your own self-doubt, has been in a way playing into your subconscious psychologically, making you feel less than, playing into your inherited issues, playing into your generational trauma, your ancestral karma, shame maybe, the game between guilt and forgiveness, pulling those strings. And there's a sense that you're cleansing this energy away, because you've grown to see exactly what this is now, or you're finally coming to terms with what this is. It's like you've been having glimpses into what this is, but you weren't fully awake to it, and now you're going to have like a whoa moment. Okay, this is what this is. And you're going to be, because you see it so clearly, you're going to be able to release it. And as you release this person, you're also releasing a lot of generational trauma, ancestral karma, self-doubt. You're releasing inherited issues, possibly even releasing stress-related health issues maybe, because this person was somehow playing into your cortisol levels with the stress they were putting on you in some way, stressing you out and making you even feel ashamed about maybe who you are, or putting you into a situation where you feel ashamed, and it's all like a control tactic almost, playing on your perceived weaknesses. Wow. Okay. Well, this is changing, so great. Good for you. You're coming out of this energy. You're healing from this energy. I'm seeing fake eyelashes for some of you. I don't know. We have the numinous and we have mystery. Yeah, you couldn't put a finger on why you were experiencing self-doubt, insecurity about self. You couldn't put a finger on why you were being kept on this hamster's wheel, why you were connected to something you couldn't free yourself from, or you were feeling stuck, or you felt like you didn't belong. You were, in a sense, being manipulated because this person had some sort of higher grasp of intuition, and this is feminine intuition. And in some sense, they were keeping you stuck in a toxic cycle, and probably, I'm seeing possibly some form of addiction. Now, it could be someone who drinks a lot, or someone who has a sex addiction, or someone who has like a gaming addiction, or like a casino addiction, or like a social media addiction. So it could be someone who scrolls social media all day, or someone who compares themselves to other people constantly, or it could be someone who drinks a lot and that pours into the relationship where they have a sex addiction, or they themselves haven't worked through their own generational trauma and karma and wounds, and so it was more comfortable for them to pull you in their direction, to keep playing that toxic game with them. But now it's like your intuition is going to show you everything that's been hidden from you all this time, and it's been years and years and years. Definitely something over 10 years that I'm seeing here, anywhere from 10 to 37. This is like someone you've known for a very, very long time who's had like a very strong hold on you. We have Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. This person has a lot of energy. They drive a lot. They have a lot of energy. A lot of sex drive, sex appeal even maybe. They're very competitive, argumentative. They wouldn't shy away from getting into a fight here, like a physical fight. They have the energy, they have the strength for that. Yeah, this is someone who is led by their desires. Their sex drive is very strong, and so most of their frustrations come from their impulses, their need to compete, their impatience. They could even get angry easily. This person could work out a lot, focus on the physical body a lot. But it's like this portal here is bringing you an opportunity to release yourself from the chaos and feel more at harmony, more energized. Could have Gemini in your chart, or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. You're transforming. This is the butterfly. I feel there's a message in option 2 for you guys. It seems now there's something in you that you've transformed spiritually in a very big way, and it's allowing you to free yourself from this chaos into more of a flow. Something that you've realized about what was making you restless. Or maybe someone you spoke to who opened your eyes. There could have been a catalyst of change here, someone you interacted with socially, or someone with whom you have communication who has somehow been someone who's very flexible, who's been showing you variance or different perspectives in a way. We have Sagittarius, could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. It seems like a communication with someone has broadened your horizons here in some way. Someone with whom you may have philosophical exchanges and conversations, some more superficial, some deeper. This could have been someone you've traveled with, or you met when you traveled. This person could be like someone you know at a distance, or there could be a lot of like phone conversations, online, something like that. Or you've just been learning a lot, or like learning from people online, like I don't know if gurus or whatever. But there's a sense that you're freeing yourself from a garden. You're freeing yourself from a 5 by 5 meter, 25 square meter wall or something like that. It's just you're broadening your horizons. And we have practice, practice, practice. And it's like breaking free from this chaos takes practice. It takes daily work, and it takes maybe learning a new skill. And it says with daily practice you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So it has something to do with your confidence took a hit here, and now you're having, and it fed into your self-doubt, and it fed into you feeling weak and powerless. And so now you have to almost practice to get back to your confidence so you can reclaim your power, if that makes sense. So there's something you need to practice here to redirect your energy, the sun, so that you can feel this joy again with the sun here. So you can grow, so you can expand in a more positive way, so you can raise your vibration. It could take practicing raising your vibration from the energy of fear to the energy of love. So if you were kept in this energy of fear, there's some kind of shift that has happened for you, or is happening through this portal, that is allowing you to heal and see what was hidden, that will allow you to see that your fears were allowing you to stay in this hamster's wheel, or being played into your fears, and now you're breaking free from this, and you're choosing, you're making a conscious choice to practice raising your vibration out away from the energy of fear. And in most of my readings here on the channel, if you pick any pile from any reading, there's always one pile that would teach you to raise your vibration. So the more you watch my readings here, the more you're actually manifesting moving up in your vibration frequency. That's what the channel is here for. We have the Eight of Pentacles. There's clarity that's been brought to you based on what you have been dedicating yourself to day in, day out in the practical world, in your 3D material reality. It's been illuminated. What are you dedicated and working toward that is coming under the magnifying glass right now? 10 of Pentacles. How much importance have you been placing on the material world, and sacrificing what's really going on on a soul level? Page of Swords. You're going to find information about this, or information will come forward about this, or you will discover something through your research, or you will read about something. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Four of Swords. That's going to show you how complacent you've actually been. What's been keeping you stuck, what's been keeping you dormant, and almost like under anesthesia. It's going to show you that you've been under some sort of spell or anesthesia here. So the answers you need are coming through this portal. There's a cycle closing for you in December, right after the portal, based on the answers that you're going to get until the end of December. And I feel in 2025 you're going to be stepping into a whole new reality. Someone could have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury here. So it seems like through this portal until the end of December, you're going to be getting answers that you need that will help you close a cycle of complacency, a cycle of cycles, a cycle of a hamster wheel, and it's many cycles, and a big cycle of many cycles, and will allow you to fully heal and raise that vibration once and for all. Work toward what exactly would be bringing you the stability, the self-confidence, the forgiveness, the strength you need to open a new chapter in the direction that is more aligned with you. So that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. I hope this brought you the clarity you seek. If it did not resonate with you, choose another pile. Thank you for commenting, sharing, liking, and subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. If you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notification. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye.